Hello, everyone. This is Belle Berg and Abby Nosbish, and today we are going to do a story on the life of an athlete in Chatfield High School. This is an informative story based around the student life of different types of athletes in high school.
We will do this by interviewing different types of athletes and the different things they do throughout the day.
We will also discuss the different types of ways athletes are able to maintain their academics while being in a sport. I'm here with Gage Tui, who is a senior football player at Chatfield High School. A day in the life of a student athlete at Chatfield High School involves numerous things such as balancing sports, home life, friendships, and athletics. So, Gage, what is one thing that helps you balance both academics and sports?
One thing that helps me balance academics and sports is doing my homework. You go through the day. I got some really hard college classes. They're getting ready for college. We're getting ready for college, and then spending time and studying for each class. It really helps you get smarter. And balancing that with athletics, yeah, it's tough. But sometimes you just gotta sacrifice some. But all in all, you'll be all right.
On an average day, how long does it take you to do homework?
On an average day, at night, I do most of my homework during the day, and I have an open B block, and I usually take the whole B block, which is about an hour and a half, to write my papers for college English and do my homework for college physics. So that's an hour and a half. And at night, sometimes it's probably 30 minutes to an hour left of homework after B block. And some nights when we have papers due the next day on like a Wednesday or Friday, sometimes it's 1 to 2 hours on the essays that we have to write.
Are you planning to go play a sport in college, and if so, where would you like to go?
I am committed to the South Dakota School of Mines and Technology, and they're Division II, and I'm going to play football as a running back. They went 6-6 last season. They're all right, and they're in the RMAC conference, the Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference.
What is one thing you do to manage the stress of being a student athlete?
Definitely the number one thing is a little game that me and my friends like to play. It's called Fortnite. It's a battle royale game where 100 people drop onto a map, and you can squad up, you can do some duos, solos, 1 person, 2 people, 4 people. Just get with your friends, play a little Fortnite. It's a good stress reliever.
What is your greatest accomplishment as a student?
My greatest accomplishment would be winning nationals as a Rube Goldberg team. Rube Goldberg is a series of chain reactions to do a simple task, and our task was to pour a bowl of cereal. So we had 75 steps of energy transformations to pour a simple bowl of cereal. And we went to a regional area contest. We got first there, and then we went to nationals in Chicago, and we got first there. So national champions, there you go.
Next, we are here with Samuel Stevens, who has been a 3-sport athlete all through high school. Which is your favorite sport and why?
I like football because the season's shorter, so it feels like you're not playing it as long as the other sports.
How much time do you spend in each sport during the off season?
There's a lot of summer league basketball during the off season, and then a lot of different weight training programs throughout all the off seasons.
Do you struggle with managing academics and athletics?
Depends on the week. Every now and then teachers can give us unreasonable assignments with time limits and due dates that should not be expected by the students.
Oh boy.
What is your greatest accomplishment as an athlete?
Going to the section championship with my entire football team versus the Caledonia Warriors.
Do your parents pressure you to do well in both academics and athletics?
Not so much athletics, but mostly academics because they want me to focus on my school first.
Who has been the most influential coach in your athletic career and why?
Coach Eppen, because he's very good at connecting with the players that he coaches.
That's so true.
I'm here with Brooklyn, who has been an excellent student and standout athlete throughout high school. How do you balance your relationships with friends and family with athletics?
Well, practice is an hour and a half every day, and that's usually after school. And then so I go home and eat supper with my family, and then I usually do homework, and weekends are for my friends. In your opinion, what makes a person a good dance captain? In my opinion, the most important thing is practicing what you preach, because if you can't do yourself, I don't know how you can expect others to follow what you're saying.
Who has been the most influential coach of your athletic career and why?
I would say my coach, Melissa Delaney, because she was here when I was in 7th grade, and so I developed the most when she was here, and she stayed until I was in 10th grade. So that was when I grew the most dance-wise, so she was the most influential on me. Are you planning to play a sport in college? If so, where would you like to go? I'm going to attend University of Wisconsin lacrosse. I'm not going to be playing a sport, but if there are any intramural things that interest me, I might join those.
How much time do you spend on dance in the off season?
I used to be in a program called Just for Kicks, so I used to dance on another team in the off season. And this summer, the studio had a program for our dance team, which we went and we did bar, we did yoga, and we did strength during the week. And we have captain's practice when the coach can't be there. In high school, many students are under a lot of pressure to do well in school and athletics. Today I'm here with Keelan LaPlante, and she's going to tell us about her experience in high school dealing with both school and athletics. Keelan, do your parents pressure you to do well in both academics and athletics?
Yes, my parents push me to do well in both. My mom always says school comes before sports, but she also pushes me to do well in volleyball. She motivates me in volleyball by paying me. Every kill is $1 and every block is $2.
What is your favorite team bonding memory?
My favorite team bonding memory is when we had a team sleepover at Bell's. We went to scout Pine Island's volleyball team. After the game, we went to McDonald's, and Belle and Paige put on a show for us. We also went out to eat and did an escape room. I would say anytime we do something as a team together, it's so much fun. We always make great memories.
What are your academic and athletic plans for after high school?
After high school, my plans are to go to college and hopefully be able to play volleyball. Right now, my top choice is Luther, but I haven't looked at many other schools. I hope to take up the opportunity of playing volleyball for Luther.
How do you balance your relationships with friends and family with athletics?
I spend time with my family at night, and most of my friends I'm at school with all day, and most of them play volleyball with me. I've made some new friends through my years playing SMV, and I still keep in touch with them.
On an average day, how long does it take you to do homework?
Well, usually I get done with practice around 9:30, and then I get home at like 10:15, and then I start my homework, but then I get tired, so around like midnight I'll take a nap for like an hour and a half, and then I'll get back up and finish my homework, and then go to bed around 3.
Now I am here with Landon Bance, who is an outstanding player on the boys basketball team. He is going to tell us what it's like to be in a sport and how he personally deals with school and sports. What is one thing that helps you balance both academics and sports?
Sports. Usually I need my mom or dad to remind me to do my homework or another classmate. Other than that, I usually don't get stuff done.
Who is the most influential coach of your athletic career and why?
For sure, my dad. He's definitely helped me a lot with my skills and the right way to shoot the ball and how to personally be a good player. But Mr. DeBoer has definitely helped me lately, knowing team basketball and getting better at defense. And Eppen, he's kind of better coach because he gets me to work hard.
What is your greatest accomplishment as an athlete?
As of right now, probably playing varsity as a sophomore, but I currently have 42 threes this season, and we've only played, I think, 11 games. So if all things go well, I should break the record for most 3-pointers in a year in school.
What is your favorite team bonding memory?
Probably going to St. Cloud in the summer. We do a lot of fun things. We play a lot of basketball. Or maybe going to Winona this year. Going bowling and have some food. But my all-time favorite, though, sitting with Mason and me on the bus. That's a favorite memory. Oh my God, Mason, I love you so much.
What are your academic and athletic plans for after high school?
I plan on going to college, hopefully playing basketball, and hopefully I figure out what I want to do after college, but yeah.
Lastly, I am here with Carly Berg, who is a pitcher on the Chatfield softball team. What is your favorite softball memory?
I would say the bus rides. They're definitely very fun, and we listen to lots of music and just jam out and have a great time.
What is one thing that helps you balance academics and athletics?
Well, it is very difficult, but we do a lot of group study, and after practice I usually go home, and Mom helps me out sometimes, and I go in early in the mornings to work with the teachers, so it gets easier, but still difficult at times.
What is your greatest accomplishment as an athlete?
I would say getting all conference my 9th and 10th grade year.
Do your parents pressure you to do well in both academics and athletics?
Yes, they do pressure me to do well in both academics and athletics, but they know I am capable of doing it and I try my best.
On an average day, how long does it take you to do homework?
Well, I have practice after school, and then I come home and have supper, and then I start my homework, but I don't finish it. I usually take some breaks, but I usually finish it in a reasonable time. I would say if I got it done right there, it'd take me about an hour, but I usually work on it all night so I can take some breaks.
Who has been the most influential coach of your career and why?
I'd probably say my dad, because he's been there through thick and thin, and he always wants the best of me, and he coached me since I was 9, and I'm 17 right now, so he's been through it all with me, and he's the assistant coach for varsity this year, so it'll be better, but he always wants me to push and do my best.
Abby and I have been student athletes throughout our entire high school career, so we know the highs and lows of being a student athlete, and we know exactly what it's like to have a bunch of homework and then have a game the same exact night. And all of these people demonstrated examples of how we feel throughout our high school career. And that is why we did our documentary on the life of a student athlete in Chatfield High School.